to Deaf and Dumb.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
I'm Dudley.
I'm Dan.
This is Deaf and Dumb.
It is Deaf and Dumb.
It's our little podcast.
Yep.
Where we talk about nonsense.
Well, no, we don't talk about nonsense.
We talk about games.
We talk about the gaming hobby.
And how nonsensical it is.
Well, no.
And why nobody does it anymore.
What are you talking? What world are you living in?
I'm just being silly.
Uh-huh.
Games are wonderful.
Yes, they are, and they inhabit most of our free time.
Yes, they do.
This is our last episode before you leave. We're actually recording early.
Yes, we're recording
a day early.
Yeah, roughly a day and a half early.
So, usually we record on Sunday, release on Monday. Well, we're recording on Saturday.
Yes.
And because you're leaving today to go away.
Uh-huh. Yes, I'm going to jobs.
You know what? Good riddance.
And we were worried that we'd get set up and we wouldn't be able to record.
Yeah, we were concerned about having a time crunch to get set up to do a distance recording and not being able to get it work right and then fall behind and miss our release date, and I didn't want to mess with that. So
so we're recording early,
so
and then we'll have a week to figure it out.
For next week.
Mm-hmm.
So Dudley, since we're recording a little bit early, what news do you think is going to come out either later today or tomorrow that we would have talked about tomorrow?
Half-Life 3 is announced.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
And then we'll be a week late.
Yes.
Oh, man.
No, Half-Life 3 is announced. This is Monday.
Oh.
It was announced yesterday.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah, I can't believe they're finally doing it.
There was cheering in the streets.
Oh, yeah, there was rioting in some places. They were so excited. You know how when,
they declared a national holiday?
Yeah. You know how at sports events they get so excited about their team winning that they riot and start destroying property? That's what happened. That happened yesterday.
Yes.
Whole cities are gone now.
Gordon Freeman talks.
Yeah, he speaks in this one.
He actually made the announcement himself.
He said, he said,
came on.
You know what? I'm going to break the silence here.
And say Half-Life 3 is happening.
Half-Life 3 is happening.
And he dropped the mic and walked away.
He has a much higher pitched voice than I thought he would.
It's more like Half-Life 3 is happening.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. Any other news we want to make up?
Yes. GTA 6.
Well, that's not happening. That's nowhere near. They're still working on Red Dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Red Dead. We got Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption is releasing early.
Yeah, as in next week.
Next week.
We're all gonna be happy. I have to buy a PS4 much sooner.
Mm-hmm.
No, Red Dead is releasing on PC at the same time as console.
Oh, that's the announcement.
That's the announcement. That's what I want. I don't have to buy a PS4.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Speaking of, you want to get into some real stuff?
Yeah, let's get into actual stuff we've been doing.
I've been playing Civ 6 still.
I have too,
and
Civ 6 is wonderful.
It's so good.
My current game. I am just dominating.
Oh yeah,
I'm the Sumerians.
Yeah, you got the full leather outfit and everything. Oh, you're talking about something different. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know we were going to talk about real world gaming here. No. I'm completely dominating. I talked about it last week how I destroyed the Germans.
Yes.
Well, because I destroyed the Germans and the Spaniards,
you got all their rocket sciences.
Well, no, I guess I did.
You got Warner Von Braun on your side.
I'm the only one left on the continent I'm on. So no one else messes with me.
Manifest destiny.
Yeah, I completely controlled this continent except for 2 city-states, which I just kind of leave alone.
Yeah.
I thought about taking them a few times, but I was like, they're not doing anything. Well, since then I'm in the year 1880.
Unimpeded.
I'm in year 1880, and I launched a satellite.
1880 and you launched a satellite. That's pretty impressive. You're way ahead of the curve.
Yeah. So, and I'm already working on the Manhattan Project in the 1880s.
Yeah.
I got, all kinds of stuff. I am leaps and bounds over everyone because I just focused everything into money and science.
Yeah.
The only thing I've been worried about is the religious victory.
Yeah.
And I keep an eye on it. So I have my religion, which I found. I don't think I talked about it on the show, have I?
Turtle?
No,
No,
that was the
your
first
first
one.
one.
This is the new one.
I don't remember what the new one is.
So I did a custom one, and in the custom one, there's a symbol that's 2 wavy lines, and I was like, okay, I know what my new religion's gonna be. It is called baconism.
Baconism. All right.
And that can take
it.
2 forms. Either you love the greasy bacon, or you like Kevin Bacon. You can follow our religion.
Is Kevin Bacon your prophet?
That would be great. I wish Kevin Bacon was in the game.
Just
and
say
then
it.
I'd be
Yeah,
like,
Kevin Bacon's your prophet.
if he showed up in the game, it's like, oh, the great artist Kevin Bacon.
There is only one God, and it is Bacon, and Kevin Bacon is his prophet.
I would not use him. You know, you always send him off to do something.
Oh yeah.
He would just wander the land.
You can rename them.
Oh really?
You can name units. I don't know if I assume you can rename the I don't know if you can rename the great persons or not.
I don't think so.
You can rename unit. You can name units and stuff. So
maybe I'll just create well, I have rangers
make a builder.
Now. Make a ranger who just wanders the land, and his name is Kevin Bacon. But yeah, so I'm just completely dominating. And
yeah,
it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, so no opposition. You're just breezing through it. I'm probably gonna play it a lot today.
Yeah,
I haven't been playing as much during the week because Civ 6 is a trap as far as time. I come home from work, I kind of want to relax, and
6 hours later,
and yeah, I don't want to play. If I jump into Civ 6, minimum 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I don't really need to play that much in the evening. I've been playing Battlefield 1. Just getting some matches in. And oh man, that game is fun.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
good
playing
at
multiplayer,
it.
right?
Yeah, I've been playing some multiplayer. I touched a little bit of the single player, but I've been so drawn in by the multiplayer, wanting to get better at it, that I've been mostly playing it. And it's good. It's really good. It's just I forgot how much fun like massive maps with lots of players can be.
Yeah. What's the max player on that? On
I played on a match that I played some that were. I think the really big ones is like 30 player teams, 32 player teams,
total.
And I played a few of those. But then most of the ones I've been playing have been like 12 player teams or
which is
24.
still big.
Yeah, it's big.
It's
like
still big.
Lots of people, and yeah, you just there's tons of people. I die a lot.
Yeah,
and then I've been kind of watching for the opportunity. I was like, oh, I'm gonna, I've been working on trying to get better at sniping, and I've been working on kind of mostly learning the maps because the maps are big and complicated, and I've been trying to get more of a grasp on it. That's been mostly on a few of the maps. I'm getting better at knowing where I am, and so that's helping a little bit. But and then also I jumped in a plane for the first time.
Oh yeah, how'd that
go? In a multiplayer game.
Yeah,
and I immediately crashed.
Yeah, of course.
Because I jumped in and I was expecting.
You put the throttle for it?
I jumped in and I was expecting the third-person view that was in the single player, and there might be, but I need to look it up and see if there's a button to switch views. But I jumped in it, and it was first person, and I was like, I can't, and I had trouble for whatever reason. I couldn't get the mouse to work with me to fly, and I ended up sideways, just spiraling in a circle until I ran into the side of a building.
That's awesome.
It was bad. I exploded, and I died. And then I thought, I'll try this. I tried a couple more times. I jumped in a bomber at one point, and had a little better control. I was a little more prepared, but I still ended up accidentally crashing into the top of a building, which did some damage to the building.
Oh yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
They actually had,
buildings are destructible.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I got a few stories about that. And then the third attempt on flying a plane, I was in a plane by myself, and I'm going to admit, I was being really stupid.
Of course.
When you're in vehicles, you can hit the F keys to switch seats. So if you're in a tank with like 6 gunner seats or whatever, you can switch between them. Which is cool.
Yeah.
So you can hop over to the other side if you need to,
you need
or whatever.
To take over control.
I was in a plane that had a gunner seat. I was
in.
flying, and I went, oh, there's a gunner seat, and I just hit it instinctually.
Not
thinking that nobody's flying the plane now, and I'm like in the gunner seat, and my view just tilts. I'm like, oh shit! I'm trying to switch back to the pilot seat, and I just crashed into the ground. And I'm like, why did I do that? I just thought, oh, there's a gunner seat, and hit the button. Buildings are destructible.
Really?
And
that's interesting, because that kind of takes me back to like not armor.
Operation Flashpoint?
Operation Flashpoint.
Well, it's better than that.
I would hope so,
Yeah.
because, Operation Flashpoint was, God, how many
The building
years
just
ago?
crumples a little bit in Operation
yeah,
Flashpoint. But no, in this, like, whole sections of walls get blown off and stuff. Because, you have artillery and all kinds of other stuff that you can use in the game. And, for example, there's 2 power-ups you can get in the game, or, like, call them power-ups. They're just, like, pieces of equipment you get. One of them's like a flamer suit, and basically you get them and you get a lot of armor, so you're hard to kill, and you get a big weapon. One of them's a flamethrower, one of them's like a big machine gun.
Okay.
And so you're really hard to kill. Well, I got the flamer
you become
suit.
A heavy.
You become a heavy, and I got the flamer suit. And we were doing a defending points thing where basically it's called Rush. You have like 2 antennas that you're protecting. The other team, I was defending. The other team was trying to blow them up.
Okay.
And as they blow each of them up, you move on to the next section of the map where there's 2 more.
Okay.
And there's 10 of them, and they have to destroy all 10 of them to win. Well, we were doing terrible, and we were down to our last one.
Okay.
And I found the flamer suit. I put it on, and I'm standing inside the building with the antenna, just standing there, basically camping with my back against the wall because that's my weak point. You can shoot my tank and blow me up.
blow it up.
So I'm standing with my back in the corner, waiting, and enemies are coming in trying to capture it, and I'm just melting them. And it's been awesome. And then all of a sudden, there's this huge explosion as someone dropped a bomb on the building, and the other side of the building just breaks off.
Oh,
and it's just gone. And I'm still just standing in the corner going, oh, crap. And it's been several times I've been like, there was that same game, I was on the second floor of a building, kind of crouched, sniping out a door.
Yeah.
And again, I hit a shell hit the wall next to me, and the whole side of the building wall just blows off.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, shit. And I'm just like trying to dodge.
Is it dynamic where like it depends where it hits, change it, or
so.
will only certain
I think
parts
so.
of the building
I mean, it's been so
blow up?
intense. It's hard for me to. I haven't
Played
tested
it
it
enough
myself.
to see the
I
same
haven't.
wall
I haven't
explode.
done it myself. I've just been, and different people have explosives and stuff they can throw down. And I know like the support guy has a big magnetic bomb he can stick on doors and blow doors off. And oh man, it's fun. I'm still kind of getting used to all the stuff. I'm still kind of only playing like 50% of the game because I haven't quite got used to all the abilities and weapons, and I haven't unlocked much.
I will probably be picking up pretty
it's
quick.
so fun. It's fun. And you need to, so I have someone to play with.
Yeah, because I really want to play the single player as well.
Yeah, the single player was good, and it hooked me, and I haven't gone back to it because I've been so wrapped up in the multiplayer.
I really want to play the single player. I really want to play the multiplayer.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get it pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully in a week or so.
And it's just intense, and you're like fighting through stuff, and there's bombs going off, there's explosions of smoke, and then there's nerve gas that people throw. It's like and you have a gas mask you can put on. It's like you have to hit a button to put a gas mask on, but then you can't look down your sight anymore while you're wearing it, and it kind of hampers your vision, and you're like, so you're like, and you have to just hip fire everything, and oh man, it is like it's intense and fun, but yeah, and if you don't put it on, you suffocate, you die, you get poisoned to death, and oh man, it's so good.
Sounds awesome.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. And there's horses.
Yeah.
And there's tanks. And there's boats and planes.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Okay, that's cool. Other games we played this week. We played a couple of board games.
Yes, we did.
We went to Gary's to play some board games before I leave and not be able to play regularly, which is sad. But they also put me on a spot because I had to pick the games, and then I was still like, I don't know why there's so many games I want to play, and so I brought a stack, and we played one of my games and one of Gary's games. We played Machi Koro, which I really like.
I like Machi Koro.
It's a pleasant little game.
I win like every time I play it.
I do pretty well at this game. I didn't do that well this time. You dominated.
I did really well.
You just got the rolls.
I didn't even win though. That's true. But I forgot. I was about to win. I was like literally about to win, and then Josh, our buddy Gary's brother, beat us.
Yeah, he kind of snuck up on us. He had a pile of money.
Yeah.
For a while, but and then he kept buying little small ones.
Yeah.
He was stockpiling like the one roll,
yeah.
which usually don't pay off because once especially if you get to the double roll, one hardly ever gets rolled. And I guess we should have realized it and started rolling doubles. But no one did. I was the only one who went to doubles.
Yeah.
And
see, I have a tendency in that game of never going to rolling 2 dice.
Yeah.
Dice. Dices.
Die.
Die. It is die, I think. Rolling 2 die. And,
so... You have some form of a writing degree. You should know this.
Yeah, I should. I mean, let's be honest. It is in screenwriting.
You can have bad grammar in screenwriting. Because that's a character
That's dialogue.
Thing. Yeah, dialogue.
But... I've completely lost my train of thought.
You're talking about you never rolled 2 die.
And I was helping him because I normally never go for 2 dice. I end up just doubling down on rolling 1 until I can get enough money to buy the reroll ability, and then I just use that to basically double down on one number to try to get it. And that's usually my
paid off for you.
Yeah, it usually does. And I would have won, except me doing that also was kind of helping him because I was also rolling 1 randomly, and he had like 1 million of the wheat
he
fields,
bought most of the
which
ones.
Most games we play, nobody buys. Because it's just, you got to roll a 1 to get it. Well, anyone can roll a 1 and get it. So me and Gary were still rolling single die. And so we were helping him in a way, and he was literally right before I won. He won.
Yeah, like his last 3 turns was just buying buildings.
Yeah,
and I thought you were gonna get it, but you were 1 coin short, and you couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I was 1 or 2 coins.
1 or 2 coins short, so you needed 1 more round.
Yeah.
And then by the time you got the money, but he finished his last one before.
Actually, when he rolled the one that gave him enough money to win, I got the money I needed to win too. But he was ahead of me.
He was right before you, so he won.
He won. But I love that game. We need to get the expansion because
the expansion changes the game.
It makes it. I think it changes it, but it makes it more advanced, I think.
Yeah.
I think
I like that it changes it because you can play both versions.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you get the expansion, there's not a lot of reason, other than just playing with new players, not to play the original version.
Yeah.
Well, this one, it's 2 different games in a lot of ways.
Almost,
it changes it enough to where you can play the original version or you can play the new one.
Yeah.
And I like that. And I need to get the new expansions as well.
Yeah.
Because there's...
I didn't know there was another one.
There's 2 expansions. Yeah. At least 2 expansions. Maybe a third. Gary was telling me there's a new edition of the game.
Yeah.
And I need to look into that and find out what that is, what they changed.
Yeah.
But I need the expansion.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Really good. And then we played a game I hadn't played before.
Yes, the game I had played.
You had played. It's
called Lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah. And you stole my title.
I did.
I was going to say it, and you took it.
Yes.
Lords of Waterdeep.
Yes.
Which is a D&D themed game.
Yeah, it's a worker placement.
Worker placement.
Mm-hmm. Built around the theme of the masked Lords of Waterdeep in Forgotten Realm.
Yeah, everyone plays a Lord of Waterdeep,
and
we have our character who has little bonuses for getting points on certain quest cards.
It's a secret card. No one knows who we are.
No one knows who we are. And then you basically you buy quest cards, and you have to try to complete them to get points.
Yeah.
And they all have different rewards.
Yeah. The basic concept is you're sending parties of
adventurers,
like in a normal D&D game, off on quest, and you're reaping the rewards from their what they're bringing back basically, and so
they're represented by little cubes.
Yeah, little cubes, which is cool, and it's a beautiful game.
It's just
a pretty game. One is a fun game. I really like it. And if Gary didn't own it and I knew I could play it anytime, I would probably end up buying a set of it. But
yeah, it's nice. What's interesting about it, as far as worker placement, typically worker placement, you have the board and you're just filling in all the spots.
Yeah.
What's interesting about this is that this one has tiles that come up.
Yeah,
building tiles that a person can buy.
Yeah.
And place on the board.
Yeah. And it's property that you own.
It's properties that you as a lord own. And then people can place their little meeples on
worker,
and their workers on it and gain the whatever they get for it. Yeah, but also the person who owns it gets a reward.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to use it because you get stuff, but you're also helping someone else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
because
that whole
the stuff you
element
get
is
off those
nice.
are better than usually what's on the main board,
Yeah.
but you're helping another player by doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that mechanic. So it shakes up, like, it's not like most worker placement, you have the set stuff on the board. It might randomize it a little bit.
You're really
or,
fighting to get to it before someone else does.
There might shake up a little bit, or some of it may not unlock until a certain point in the game, but this one, it's like you draw on these random tiles, and they're getting laid out, and you can buy them, and so you can kind of shape how the game goes and try to help yourself that way, and that's cool.
It's a very it's interesting because it seems like there's a lot of ways to play it out, and it's funny how it played out because the whole game Gary was last.
Yes.
I jumped the lead. I was like 45 points ahead.
Yeah,
of
you were
everyone.
ahead of. I was
45
second,
points, and everyone else was like 20 points below me. And I was like, "Oh, I got this."
Yeah, I was second most of the time. I jumped in the lead a few times, but for the most part, I rode in second.
I did really well early game, and then I just started doing. I couldn't do anything. I got to where I couldn't quite meet my goals.
Yeah,
and so I was I slowed down.
Yeah, Gary exploded.
Gary exploded in one round.
Yeah,
he didn't complete a quest for a long time.
Yeah,
he had most of the game.
Quest.
He didn't complete
most of the game.
He completed one, and then he finally one round he did 3 of them.
Yeah, three really big ones.
Really big one, and jumped to the lead, and then he was like, "Oh, y'all get your little bonuses and beat me." Nope, he just kept going.
Yeah, I would have been closer if he had on the last round, if he had not picked the one tile I wanted to place my last worker on.
Yeah,
I would have won.
Yeah,
because I would have been able to play on. There was a tile that lets you play on another worker space that's already been played on. If I had been able to use it, I would have been able to buy a quest card that I could use to get me an extra 10. I could immediately score and get 10 extra victory points, which would have put me 1 point ahead of him.
Yeah.
But because he placed that one, it blocked it, and I couldn't do it. And so it was really close.
Yeah.
And then also, if I wasn't able to, like my guy, there are different types of quest cards.
Yeah.
And there's Arcane, Piety, Skullduggery, I think. There's different ones. And my Lord of Waterdeep was, his was Piety and Arcane.
Yeah.
Which are hard. They didn't come back much, or when they did come up, I didn't see a lot of them, or the ones that I saw were really hard to build, and I could not get the resources together to make them. So I ended up not doing as many of those. I think I did one Arcana, and then I did I did like 4 or so Piety ones, but I didn't quite.
The reason you were probably having trouble with Arcana?
Yeah,
Arcana. However you say
Arcana.
It. Arcana is. I was also getting the Arcana.
See, you were going for
I was
Arcana,
grabbing a lot of them,
and Gary was going for Piety,
and
so y'all were kind of grabbing up a lot of the stuff, and it was kind of keeping me from, limiting me.
It's interesting. It's a fun game. I'd like to play it again.
Yeah,
maybe I'll do better next time.
Yeah,
I kind of got a grasp. Kind of got the last couple rounds. I was doing some big stuff, and I really kind of got a feel for the mechanics of the game. I was like, okay, I think I know how I could do this better next time. So I'd like to play it again.
Yeah.
So maybe next time I'm in town, we can do a weekend play of Lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. Good game. Anyway, any other games you played this week? You started playing something today.
Well, yeah. In one of the news we were going to talk about is Animal Crossing had an update.
Yeah.
Yeah, they added some new things. I don't really know much about it. They added
seems
like
a lot
some
of it.
campgrounds.
A big chunk of it is amiibo support.
Yeah, amiibo support, and they added some kind of campground thing.
Yeah.
They added some other kind of currency in the game. I don't really know all about it. Apparently, they also, I don't know if this was a new with the update, but they also have you can actually rearrange your house with the touch controls now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which is cool. So it makes it a little easier than having to push and shove everything around or drop it right. So yeah, So I turned it on today and started updating it, and then started to play it, but I haven't touched it really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind
Get
of worried it's
sucked
going to
into-
suck me back into Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, which might get our mother to back into it because she played Animal Crossing.
she was playing
a
it
lot.
pretty
So
heavily
we may
for
have
a
to
while.
tell her there's an update
Yeah,
and
the
see if
update
she
and
plays it.
get her playing with it again. And
Oh.
I was concerned. I haven't looked at my town yet. I've gone into the game and got introduced to the new stuff, but I haven't actually looked at the.
I haven't played the game in at least a year, maybe
Yeah,
two,
it's been about a year
since I played it. So mine is probably horrible. All the people are probably gone.
Well, see, here's the deal. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen what the result of like people leaving or whatever. And the problem is, I probably won't remember everyone who was there.
Yeah.
So it may not be as big of an emotional blow. But luckily, at least I don't have to clean up the place. Apparently, like, I think part of the update thing was like, "Hey, you've been away for a while." It's like,
It's
they're
okay.
Like, don't worry, I got
took care of the
someone
weeds.
to do some of the weeding, and I'm like,
Oh,
good.
that's disappointing. That's always kind of the funny part. You come back and
Everything's
everything's just in
overgrown
shambles.
and
Like,
shambles.
this whole town just
Falls
cannot
apart without you.
survive without this one person
yeah,
who lives
they're
here.
They just can't keep it together.
Uh-huh. Chaos has reigned.
Yeah.
And you come back. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, so that was one news thing that happened this week. I was kind of excited about.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, I want to check it out.
Yeah, I don't know about checking it out.
I'm going
we'll
to.
see. We'll see.
I already loaded it up. I'm ready to roll.
I'll have to look at it.
Mhm.
Okay, well, let's jump into news then.
Yeah.
So one big news we just saw today, it involved Diablo.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. I just hadn't talked to you about it.
Oh,
until
okay,
today.
I didn't see it. I
Mhm.
only saw it today.
Yeah.
So,
Blizzard announced
Yeah,
that they're going to or they're releasing a remake of Diablo 1 in
within Diablo 3.
Yeah. It's part of
Because Diablo 1 was just one giant dungeon.
Yeah,
It was,
basically.
you start in Tristram. Yeah, and then going deep in under it is this massive 16
you go into
level
the church in
dungeon.
the cathedral, and then as you go further and deeper in underground, it's like
Yeah.
this cursed church or whatever.
Yeah, and eventually
I never-
you fight the devil.
I played it a little bit back in the day. What kept me from playing it, honestly, was I'd been playing Diablo 2, which when you bought it, it came with a copy of Diablo.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm going to check out the original one. Well, I don't think there was a run in the game. You only could walk. And I was used to being able to run in Diablo 2, and it just made it feel so slow.
There's several little game mechanics that were added into 2 that aren't in 1, and it makes it very hard to play if you especially if you play Diablo 2 first.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back to Diablo 1.
Yeah.
But this is pretty cool because they're going to add a level where you can just go into the and play. It's a 16 level dungeon.
Yeah, like a rebuild of the old one.
Yeah, and it has the 4 bosses.
Yeah.
Major bosses in it. So you'll be able to just play through the dungeon.
Yeah, with your character in Diablo 3.
Yes.
Which means I'm going to have to load up Diablo 3 to check it out.
Well, there's a couple of reasons I'm going to have to play Diablo 3 again, because of that one. They're also introducing the Necromancer.
What?
They're bringing the Necromancer back. You didn't see this?
I didn't know that!
Yes.
What? I'm so excited! I didn't know that! I love the Necromancer.
Yeah.
I didn't know that!
Necromancer from Diablo 2 is coming back.
I have to play this.
Mm-hmm.
When is that happening?
And sometime next year.
Oh, next year?
Yeah.
Why can't I have it now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're coming out with the Rise of the Necromancer pack.
I didn't know
I don't know if you have to pay separately for it or not. Like the Diablo 1 added, as long as you own the Reaper of Souls, which I don't.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have that, so it's a bonus to play the Reaper of Souls, but also get Diablo 1. And then they're adding the Rise of the Necromancer.
I'm so excited. I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, because in the original one, the 2 guys that I played the shit out of was the Barbarian and the Necromancer.
The Necromancer's a lot of fun to play.
You know, the Barbarian came back in Diablo 3, and I was a little disappointed they didn't have the Necromancer, but I was kind of satisfied with the Monk, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And I played more than anything else with the new one. And the Witch Doctor's pretty cool. So I played the Witch Doctor.
The Witch Doctor kind of took the place of the Necromancer.
Had
a lot of similar stuff.
Yeah.
Where instead of bringing up undead, he brings up,
like,
well, he did do some undead stuff.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
I played him a little bit.
I played him a bit, but I that was so long ago, I don't remember.
It's basically a reskinned a Necromancer.
Yeah, but, oh, man.
Yeah, Necromancer.
Oh, man, I'm just, like, thinking about, like, raising a whole bunch of skeletons and golems, and, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw that today as well, and I was going through the news, and I was like, oh, Necromancer.
Oh, I need to play some
I think
Diablo.
there's a video for it, too. I didn't watch it, though.
There's no way I'm going to find time to play Diablo 3 as well as everything else.
It's not coming out till next year sometime.
I know,
so
but...
you got some time to play some stuff before it comes out, and then we can play Diablo 3 together again.
But are you going to play a Necromancer?
No, I'll probably... Good. I don't know. I get stuck on Barbarian and
well, you can play a Barbarian. We'll start over. I'll play a Necromancer. You can start.
Well, I have a wizard.
Yeah,
is it a wizard
or sorcerer,
whatever it is in the game. I have a character for that I just started not long ago. I started and didn't play very much.
Yeah,
maybe I'll play her. I'm
gonna have to go back. I don't even know what I had in that game anymore.
I don't either. I know the game's changed a lot since I played it.
I was gonna get back to it when they got rid of the buying items thing.
Yeah.
Paying real money for items.
And
I know they got rid of that, and they made the drops more like the original Diablo, more like Diablo 2, which is most of the reason why Diablo 2 was so good is because you were just basically trying to find cool stuff.
Cool. You're trying to collect the items. I was just a collector in the game. Yeah. And I went back to the Diablo 3. A while ago, but and I was like, oh man, I forgot all the crap I just had in my box.
Yeah, I gotta go back. I need to check it out.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's not installed. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, I think mine's installed. I just haven't played it. But yeah, so Diablo 3 pulling us back in. Mm-hmm. Blizzard's known to do that, so
yeah,
I get that itch every once in a while. I have to go back and play a Diablo game, and I used to be Diablo 2. Now it's Diablo 3.
I have not played a Blizzard game yet that I didn't like. On some level, except for WoW, I never got into WoW.
We never got into WoW.
I never got into WoW, but
that's
like
MMOs.
StarCraft, MMOs in general.
We do. I don't know why, but we haven't really jumped into MMOs. Of course, my problem with MMOs is the whole appeal of MMOs is just playing with other people, and I always seem to have trouble with scheduling to play with other people. But maybe with this new job, I'll have set time I can actually go. Okay, I'm gonna play MMOs now. Yeah. But it hasn't happened yet, so we'll see.
And I mean, the Diablo games I've liked. I like Diablo 3. I like StarCraft. I like StarCraft 2. And Hearthstone is good.
I didn't get into Hearthstone.
I like Hearthstone's good.
I got it, and it's on my phone, but I played it a little bit. Stop sneezing on the show.
I'm sorry. I'm sneezing, and people keep texting me.
Yeah, that's why I put my phone on airplane mode.
Well,
because I'm committed to the show.
I am committed. I have people who may need to contact me.
Why? Are you a medical professional?
I am not.
Then you should put your phone on airplane mode. Those people can wait an hour.
And they just produced an Overwatch. I love Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Overwatch, let's shift into the next bit of news.
Yes.
They finally have announced Sombra. The character they've been hitting at forever, and I don't know if there was a puzzle that we couldn't figure out, which is unusual for people on the internet. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Sombra, they had a little trailer, like a little video kind of introducing her, and she looks cool.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
She's like a hacker. So her big thing is like she's got a bunch of abilities. She can like disable other characters' abilities. Ooh. So she can like disable like their healing and support abilities, so she can cripple them that way. She can also like hack. I think she can do something where she can hack the little med packs that are around.
Okay.
The way it works, you can grab a med pack and it has a time reset. Well, she can hack them and make it where only her team can use them.
Ooh.
Which is cool.
That's cool.
She can also turn invisible. And she has a little thing she can throw down and teleport back to. So she's like, and she's kind of like, the way I've been reading that she's been described, kind of like Tracer, where she moves around real fast and she can get behind the enemy line. But she doesn't have quite as much of the fire. But she has guns and stuff like, you know, little like submachine guns. Like, but she doesn't put out as much damage. But she can do some serious like crippling. Like, in her ultimate will like let her disable like shields and stuff. So like Reinhardt, my favorite, his barrier, she can just knock it down, and then like it basically disable everyone's ability within a certain range. It's her ultimate, and so she can basically like in a big push, and everyone drops their shields, she can just like boom, and they're on, and then everyone just lets everyone in. I mean,
it's just chaos.
It sounds amazing. I think I'm gonna like her a lot.
So it sounds like she's a support character, kind of a
she's an offensive character,
but it just goes in and fucks with people's shit.
Yeah, she gets in there and she's like disabling their abilities, and then which allows it. She can also Torbjorn's turret. I think she can either disable it or temporarily control it or something like that, which is really that would be useful.
She just jacks with people.
Yeah, she just like messes with people's abilities.
That sounds fun. Sounds fun. Stop looking at your messages.
Well,
Stop it.
It's about lunch, and lunch is always important.
Lunch is delicious and good, and we're doing a show.
Mm-hmm.
We rarely do this show before lunch.
I know, it's unusual. Usually we just had dinner when we do the show. And we're heading to see watch Westworld. I can't talk. We're headed to watch Westworld. Too many W's in there.
Heading. We're on a quest to Westworld. So that sounds cool. I caught a little bit of it. You were watching the reaction trailer.
Yeah, it looks good.
I have no emotional attachment to Overwatch yet.
I know.
Because I haven't got to play it yet.
If you get into it, we could have the Brothers May all like playing as half a team, and we could all suck together.
Yes. We'll see.
But I mean, Robert and I can usually if we get in a groove, we can support each other and play really well. Like I'll come in as Reinhardt or something, and he'll come in as Mercy, like buffing me, or
So you sound like you just want me to play to be a third,
Yeah, we can build a trifecta of help build, play off each other with three characters to really do a good offense or defense or whatever we're doing.
All right.
Oh man, she looks fun. She looks so much fun.
You're talking about getting a PS4 for Red Dead. They just announced for the Pro, PS4 Pro, what games will be supported with the 4K.
Yeah.
There's a big list.
Is Red Dead one of them?
Well, it's not on the list because it's not out yet. These are games that are already out.
Okay.
That'll have 4K
support.
Me with them. Battlefield 1.
I already have it.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
I already have it.
I thought, I will entice you with this list, but I was looking at the list.
It's all things
it's stuff you either already own on a different system or you won't play.
Well, it's actually, a couple of guys I work with, they play Battlefield 1, but they're playing on the Xbox One. And one of the guys was telling the other guy, he's like, "Oh, Dan's got into Battlefield 1, but he got it on the wrong system." And I said, "I'm the only one." He's like, "No, I got it on the right system. I'm playing it in 4K." It's he's like, "Oh, I bet it looks amazing." Oh, yes, it does. It looks fantastic.
Yeah. So Battlefield 1 will have it on there. So you might be interested. Uncharted 4.
I've never played any of those games.
Yeah,
and they look good.
But if you get a Pro, you can borrow my copy and play it.
Oh, that's true.
And play 4K.
Oh, yeah.
That's
true. You already own it. So
I already own it.
I'll probably get the Pro just because.
I assume you'll have to get some kind of update.
Probably
to support
the resolution.
But I'm sure they all come out when the Pro comes out,
which is next week. I think.
Yeah, it's soon.
It releases next week. Or this week, I guess, when you're listening to this. It's this week.
Yeah, comes out
the
soon.
10th. I think
it's a good list. It's a good list of games. So a lot of the popular games, a lot of the big games. So,
it's one of the things. Is I know I'm gonna eventually get it. I'm not sure when I will.
Yeah.
It's because it comes down to a case of getting the money to pay for it, and then also I'm in no hurry.
Yeah.
Because
you're not gonna want it till
Red
Dead.
I'm probably gonna wait till it's closer to next year to Red Dead's release, and then maybe they'll have a bundle or something.
Now I will say that on the list was Last of Us Remastered.
Oh, that
is a pretty game.
Yeah.
Before
I
that's
played
the game
I've tried to jump into a couple times. I always like it, but I never got that far into it.
It's
I need
a
to play
great
it.
game, and it's only on PS4. So
I know which one I have to ask is Bloodborne.
I didn't see Bloodborne on the list, so
That would have been a big hook.
Yeah, it would have. I don't remember seeing Bloodborne on the list. I'd have to go double check it, but I don't think it was on there.
Yeah,
that would have been a big sport. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. You can play Bloodborne. There's several games that are exclusive to PlayStation 4 that you could play if you got it, and I own a couple of them.
Yeah.
So.
You're just trying to make me spend money.
You don't have to do it now. I'm just saying for
you're not
future
giving
reference.
away those games anyway time soon. So
no, they're not. I'll have them. So I've played them. So if you can borrow them.
So you're leaving today, but you're not taking everything yet because you're staying with some family until you get on your feet and you're gonna get an apartment. So you're not. Are you not taking your consoles?
I don't know. It's so hard.
Well, I mean,
I was
just
playing
wondering.
Red Dead Redemption, so I kind of want to take my Xbox, but.
Yeah.
There are children, in where I'm going, so I can't really play
not the most
real mature
game
games,
to play.
and that's definitely not one of them. So I don't really need to play mature games there. So unless I play late at night, and that probably won't happen very much because I have a normal job schedule.
Yeah, you got to work hours.
So I don't know. Now, probably not. Maybe I might come back, later and get my.
So what you're saying is you're leaving your PS4.
Yes.
And not so I can play Bloodborne.
You could, yes.
Bloodborne.
Yes.
If you play some Bloodborne.
If you want to play some Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
That'd be fine.
Bloodborne.
You
want to play me some Bloodborne?
But you're not allowed to play it on your 4K TV.
Excuse me? Yes, I can.
Then no, you can't.
I'm trying to.
I ban you.
Trying to tactically, because my room's a mess right now, and I've got a lot of shit in there, and so I'm kind of wanting to shift a lot of my entertainment stuff into your old room. But you got to get your shit out of the way. So could you go ahead and get that done so I can move my TV in there?
No.
Take advantage of
not gonna happen right
having
now.
the internet all to myself. Using
that's
that,
gonna take some time.
There's a nice little couch in there.
Yeah, that's gonna go with me when I get my place.
No, that couch does not belong to you.
It is mine.
It is not yours.
It is mine.
I know you're fond of it, but it does not belong to you, sir. It belongs in a museum.
Moving on.
Yeah. Oh, you know what comes out this week?
What comes out?
I don't know if you remember. I only just saw it, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
The Nintendo Mini comes out this week.
The Nintendo Classic Edition.
Yes.
Releases this week.
I know.
I want it. I want it so bad, Dudley.
I will hopefully find one.
I checked because I was like, first thing I looked at was like
where
Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon didn't have any available. I think their pre-orders are sold out.
Okay.
I looked at the Best Buy and the Target website, and you can order it from them.
Okay.
And they're supposed to ship on the 11th.
I may just go to Best Buy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check and see if the availability. Maybe they'll have one in stores. But
yeah.
I may just go by because I go
pass
by
the Best Buy.
I go by past a Best Buy going to work every day, so I may just swing in there and be like, "Are y'all gonna get one of these? If so, I would like to get it."
Yeah.
And if not, then maybe I'll order it. Because looking at it, there's a ton of.
I want to get one too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of NES games there I have played or.
Yeah, I played most of the games
that I
really
want to
replay.
There's some of them I really want to replay, and some of them I want to play for the first time because they look like cool games and difficult games.
I understand it looks a lot better on there.
Yeah,
than
it does on the
Wii
emulator
U and
version.
All the emulated versions of it. So
I heard. Yeah, I understand it, and it apparently has display mode, so you can make it look like the old interlaced TVs.
Yeah,
I don't like that's really funny.
Square pixels.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
non-square pixels. That's what I meant to say. I know my stuff.
Yeah, you just said it backwards.
I said it wrong.
The only complaint I've read about it, one, it's adorable. It's like tiny. It's a little bitty.
It's tiny.
And it's adorable. The only complaint I've heard about it is that the controller cord is like 2 feet long.
Yeah.
And so you basically have to have an HDMI cord, a long HDMI cable to run to your TV to have it sitting next to you, which is a little annoying.
Yeah.
But
maybe they'll sell an extension or something.
Maybe.
Or a longer
I
version.
kind of doubt it.
I don't know.
And then it's one of the things. It's like you're buying basically those 60 games. There's never gonna. It doesn't hook up to online. There's never gonna be an update really for it. So those are the games you can get. Though as everyone says, I as much as I want this, and I may end up getting one. I really want an SNES one.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
Probably not.
But, oh, man. Would that that'd just be amazing.
It would be.
It would be.
I love the Super NES.
Yeah.
Some of my all-time favorite games are on Super NES.
The Super NES is our childhood.
Yes.
In a lot of ways.
NES started it, but Super NES clinched it.
Yeah.
It was, man, a lot of good times on that system.
Yeah. I want that thing.
Yeah.
I want that. It's so adorable.
It is. It's
just the cutest thing.
I'll probably try to get one as well.
Yeah.
Just because we're going to be separated.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be separated. We can't share.
Or I'll just come steal yours.
No.
And you'll be like, I can't find it. And I'll be like, well, it is small.
Yeah.
Did you look everywhere? And I'll be like, I'm playing it.
And maybe if I can't find one, or maybe if I, decide I can't spend the money, because I don't know if I need to spend that money, because it's $60.
That's the only.
I mean, for the amount of games you're getting, it's amazing. I mean, you're basically paying $1 a game.
Pretty much, yeah.
And which is a great deal. But I got Sun and Moon coming out, and other stuff I gotta pay for.
Yeah.
Life, bills and things. So it makes it hard. Maybe I'll just ask for Christmas or something. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd be a good.
If it doesn't sell out, that's the only downside.
That's the only
might
problem.
Sell out.
I don't know. Surely they anticipated a large number of these being wanted.
And if they, or at least do another production of it.
I don't know. We'll see. Okay, but don't call me Shirley.
Shirley. All right, Shirley.
All right.
All right. It wouldn't be the show without a Pokemon update. Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go.
The word is the next update.
Yeah.
We'll have daily quest.
Ooh. What?
So,
okay.
You didn't know about this?
I didn't know about this. I've kind of...
You kind of skim...
I've kind
you
of
just don't read
over,
Pokemon stuff anymore.
If it's not Sun and Moon, and even then I've not been watching it because I just want to play the game.
Yeah.
I was this close to downloading the demo just to check out, but I was like, I just want the game.
There is a benefit apparently getting the demo. You get some free Pokemon.
Okay, I'm getting the demo then.
Okay. So
I'll do that this evening.
Yeah, you get some Pokemon that will transfer.
I almost downloaded it yesterday, and I didn't. Didn't quite.
Yeah, so you probably should get it if you don't do it. So the next update will have daily quests.
Yeah.
So you can.
What does that mean?
You if you catch a Pokemon on one day, you get a bonus.
Okay.
For catching a Pokemon, and then also go into a Pokestop, you get a bonus. So if you do that once a day, you get the update.
Okay.
Get the reward. Now, if you do each of those things 7 times, 7-day streak, you get a bigger bonus.
Ooh.
So
it's like that. What game did that? Where you had to do your challenges.
A lot of games do that.
Yeah, but there's one of them.
Daily challenge.
Yeah, where if you did it every day for so long, what game? There's some game on the edge of my brain that I remember doing something like that, and I cannot remember what it is.
As far as I can tell, it's only a 7-day streak.
Yeah.
Once you do the 7 days, it resets, and you have to do 7 more days. So basically a week, if you check in every day, you'll get some big experience boost and items. Particularly the Pokestop will give you items.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I think catching Pokemon gives you a bonus to candies as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure on that.
Maybe you can tell me this. I got the impression that how we talked about last week, they doubled the amount of candy you get on everything.
Yes.
Was that just for the Halloween thing, or is that
no? I don't think so.
Is that
I think
a permanent thing?
That's still in effect.
Okay, I got the vibe that maybe that was only just an event thing that they had increased.
I don't
it for
think
the event,
so,
but I haven't
played
checked it
since
out
the event ended,
and I barely played it then, so I just haven't had time to mess with it.
I will check it out, and I will let you know.
Okay. Because I was kind of curious about that.
I think it stayed, but I'm not 100%. I'm not sure on that either.
Okay.
I can't confirm that.
I'll just not update the app.
Well, yeah. I don't think that works.
I don't think so either.
But yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's a good incentive to... Because right now, it's kind of like I play casually every once in a while when I'm, riding somewhere or whatever. Or if I'm near, are there Pokestops here?
That's been my problem is my normal daily activities don't take me near any real Pokestop.
Yeah. So, and now that I'm moving, I'm going to a big city, so maybe I'll get more.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll play it more.
We'll
see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have any other news?
I don't really have much.
I have one more thing. That's a minor thing. I thought.
I don't have anything else really.
D&D. Let's talk
about Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about it a lot on the show. We do.
That's one reason I think I like Lords of Waterdeep so much is because it's a Dungeons and Dragons thing.
Yeah,
and you know how much I like that.
Yeah, so they're coming out with a new book.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a a kind of a monster manual,
Oh yeah.
but it's
Okay.
called Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Okay.
So
it's got a named
it's
volume.
Yeah,
right?
it's got a name volume. It's kind of interesting because it's different from normal monster
Yeah.
manuals. It still has all the stuff like
Yeah.
monster manual and the pictures, which
Yeah.
at the big
always
appeal.
cool.
The art of the monster manual.
Yeah,
are great.
all the art in the new 5th Ed stuff is good.
Yeah,
It's a
this
good-looking book.
continues that trend.
Yeah.
Is good. But it has this academic quality thing to
Okay.
it, where it's like two different people
Uh-huh. Or
commenting
like studying
on
oh,
like their
they're
thoughts
like,
on.
that's cool.
So it'll have the picture of the ghoul or whatever. No, what the
Noel?
no?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Like
The wolf thing?
Yeah, it's like a weird
Upright wolf.
wolf. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The Noel.
Yeah.
There's I saw.
I know the G is confusing.
Yeah, it threw me off.
You could just pronounce Gnol,
Gnoll.
and I will judge you harshly.
Just like dice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we know I have word salad problems.
Yeah. And we do a podcast. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, they'll have it on the page. It'll be like little side notes, you know, from
like
two different
conflicting.
people. And they both and it kind of adds an element of, kind of creating your own
Your own idea of
of what these.
That's
that
cool.
there is no firm established thing.
Yeah.
Well, there is.
Yeah.
But here's some differing opinions.
Yeah.
And some stuff they'll agree on, some stuff they won't.
Okay.
So it kind of helps.
So it's like ideas like, so if you want to bring your own twist to like, a beholder or something,
Yeah.
it gives you two different ideas of how people approach them, as if they were two scientific studies of these
two,
creatures.
differing opinions on how they react.
Yeah, and
kind of
then so you can
Like here's
either
the
use
established
one or the other
data,
or
but
use
then
a little bit of them, and
here's
that's
some
cool.
opinions on
I
these
like
creatures
that.
too.
I like that.
So
That's very cool.
So that's kind of interesting. It has another element to it, and it's not just a monster manual. It's just
That's cool.
stats and stuff. It has a little more to it.
Man,
Um,
I miss playing. I want to play a role-playing game.
Yeah,
I don't get to
that'd be
play
nice.
anything anymore.
But
Nobody lets me play anything anymore.
they called it academic debates.
Nice.
Comments.
That's cool. I like that.
I like that idea.
That's a cool idea.
Comes out November 15th.
Okay,
So
so it's
it's
pretty
on-
soon.
it's pretty
a week
soon.
and a half away.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I meant to look it up and see if they had a manual before, and this is just a kind of new one. But
Yeah.
I don't think they did. But
Not that I ever. I mean, we have.
I think
I have
most
a
of
lot-
the stuff was
yeah,
just
we
stuff
have
they had
a
in
lot
the
of old
DMG.
books, so I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So you're moving away,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I'll miss you.
Mm-hmm.
So I had somewhere I was going, and I've gone blank.
You were going to get sentimental?
No, I don't. No, I'm
You
not
don't
emotional.
remember?
I don't remember. I told you I don't. I forgot. You're moving to the big city.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to leave me all by my lonesome,
Mm-hmm.
and I get much better internet because I don't have to share it with
you
you.
get the benefit of not sharing internet with me.
Which would be nice, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to find a downside to this situation. It doesn't seem like you're working.
I mean, I will have less people to talk to.
We can still talk.
Yeah.
I'll get one of the multiplayer games and we can talk while we play
I guess we
multiplayer.
could. I mean, if you want to.
Well, we do a weekly podcast where we talk to each other.
Yeah.
So I figure we'll at least talk an hour once a week.
Yeah, it's very little. At the very least, right?
The minimum,
The
right
minimum will be at least 1 hour a week.
And then maybe a little time before that, talk about what we're going to talk about. But we usually don't even do that. We just jump into it.
Yeah, because you surprise me stuff, and I try to surprise you stuff. But it doesn't happen all the time. But yeah, I didn't know about the Necromancer. I'm super excited about that.
Rise of the Necromancer, man.
I'm sure, and everyone heard me scream like a little girl about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
clip if people are going to make it their ringtone.
What? Oh, what?
Every time someone gets attacked. I'm gonna make that. That's if I get a text from you, that's what it's gonna do.
It's gonna be your.
Oh, that's Daniel.
I used to have a ringtone on my phone. It was me laughing.
Yeah.
And it creeped people out a lot.
Really?
It made me because used to my phone would ring and people would hear it.
Yeah.
And so we'd just be standing around, and all of a sudden you would hear laughing, and it was just like my cackling. And I pull out my phone. It's just my phone laughing like maniacally.
Yeah.
And it always amused me. But now with our cyborg implants.
Yeah, no one else hears it.
No one else hears it. I'm the only one who hears my ringtone, so it's just like, okay, so there's no real point anymore.
Yeah.
But I used to like that ringtone.
Until our new hearing aids where our ringtone went, or an update where the ringtone went to our ears.
Yeah.
I never heard my ringtone because I always had my phone on silent.
Mine was always on silent most of the time anyway.
Because I feel the vibration.
I would feel I wouldn't hear it.
Which I always had on anyway, but I always had it off. There was no point.
Yeah.
And now
especially
because
we were in school a lot, and so we being in classes all the time. Yeah. It was just more. I would forget to turn it off if I didn't just leave it on.
Yeah. So I never hear a ringtone. So I don't want to hear you laughing in my ears all the time or squealing. But if you're listening and you want that, we can make that available to you if you'd like. Just let us know on Twitter or Facebook.
No one's gonna say anything.
They never do.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be different doing this.
Yeah,
not with your ugly mug in front of me.
Yeah. Well, we can do the Skype thing when you can see each other.
No, I think I'll just cover that up.
You don't want to see.
Your voice is bad enough.
It's the same as yours.
Yeah, I would argue that it is not.
Okay.
Thank you all for listening.
Y'all.
That my text
slipped out there. Thank y'all.
Y'all, please subscribe to us on iTunes.
You let it slip, Daniel.
And you can go to our website at deafandumb.com. DEAFNDUMB.com. And you can subscribe to us there. You can find all our episodes there.
We got some good stuff on there, y'all.
Yeah, we got some good stuff up there, y'all.
On that interweb.
On that there internet. God.
Imagine if we did the whole show like that.
Oh, God. I'd be just shooting myself. I'd just stop doing it. I wouldn't want to hear myself doing it. New episodes every Monday. And keep on listening. And
we'll be putting it out.
Yeah, we'll be back next week. We'll doing with a slightly different setup, but you probably won't notice the difference.
Hopefully,
that's the
goal.
That's the goal.
Quality won't change.
But
we'll see.
Yeah. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May,
and I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb, y'all.
Y'all.